Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Evelyn here, welcome back to the Tarot Advent Calendar. Today's day 18 and I want to talk about your tarot goals for the upcoming year. We talked about your tarot highlights from this year, so 2017. Let's see what goals you've got for 2018. I've got a couple. And yeah, I wanted to share them with you, so maybe that will help me to actually achieve those goals just by saying it out loud, and maybe one of you like calling me up on that throughout the year, like, how are you doing with your goal of blah blah blah. That always seems to help. My goal is to use every deck I've got at least once. There's a couple of decks that I've looked through and haven't really used, or just used like once when I first got it, and that was about it, because another deck was calling me, or I just didn't connect to it as much as I thought I did, or I put it away for like one day. The Marielle is one of those decks that yeah, it's beautiful, it really is, but it's a bit like intimidating almost. So I've trimmed it and I've done a couple of like daily draws, but yeah, as far as actually getting into it and actually using it, and there's a couple of decks coming for Christmas, so yeah, my goal is to use every deck that I own at least once throughout this year, this upcoming year. And that goes for any extra decks I might get throughout the year. Use them at least once. To go with that, I want to read every guidebook. I've got a couple of guidebooks that I've sort of skimmed through. I'm sort of like, yeah, okay, nice. And I want to actually read it and actually go through it, maybe underline some bits, highlight some bits, actually go through it. And I want to, in my new journal, instead of like putting keywords, I want to put sort of questions, like prompts that come out of the different guidebooks that I've got. So yeah, that might be an idea. Plus they always have spreads, and I always go like, oh yeah, that looks nice, I'll do that, and then I don't. So I want to actually go through all my guidebooks, actually read them, actually do the spreads that go with them. So yeah, speaking of spreads, I really enjoy creating new spreads, and it's a bit of like a creative outlet, and I want to do at least one spread a month. And yeah, that should be something that would be on my channel as well. I'm not going to put like a date on when I do this, because life happens, and yeah, you know. But every calendar month I want to do a spread and share that with you. And then there's a couple of books that I want to get through, or at least make quite a dent into it. The first one is the Tom Benjamin book, because yeah, Father Christmas is bringing me that, I know that for a fact. And yeah, so I want to do that course that is in that book, really work with the pip style decks, and Tom Benjamin, when he was talking about his book, he says he wants it to be sort of he wants it to end up being like, have that really used look, and lines and scribbles and notes and pages flagged and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on, yeah, making it work. Yeah, so and I'm really looking forward to that as well. Like, it's something like I've said before, whenever I get like a pip style deck, or I see a deck that I really like the majors of, and then I go like, oh, it's a pip deck, I can't buy it, like I can't work with that, then yeah, I'm sort of like disappointed and whatnot. And hopefully Tom Benjamin's book is going to help me get over that and make me realise that I can use pips. Then Benabel Wen's Holistic Tarot. I've printed off the beginners. She's got like two study guides to it, like order of which to go through the book, because it's massive. And because she doesn't do anything halves, does she? No, she's amazing. And yeah, so I've printed off the beginner's guide, and I think I read sort of like the first chapter, and that was about it. It's just so intense, and you really have to like make an effort to go through this book, and I want to make that effort. So yeah, that is on my sort of to-do list, goal list for next year as well. Also, Around the Tarot in 78 Days. I use that book more as sort of like a reference, but I want to actually go through it and do some of the exercises and yeah, go through that as a course book as well. Then I want to read for more people because it's so much fun, and I know I'm giving away 3 readings, and throughout the year I might do some more. And yeah, get that, because I haven't got anyone in my direct area, circle of friends, whatever, that I can read for. So yeah, it's got to be like online and through people that I meet through YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff. So yeah, I want to do that more, and just to, yeah, it's fun. And not only that, you get to play with more decks that way. Because you can only do so many readings for yourself, can't you? Like, you know, I haven't got massive problems that I need sorting out, or, you know, big decisions that I have to make or anything like that. And yeah, you can only pull one, you can only do one daily draw. So I suppose you could do like a morning one and then a reflective one in the evening, which is great. That's 2 decks then, that's 2. But yeah, if you start reading for other people a bit more, then you get more practice, and you get to play with your decks, which is great. And then I'm thinking of setting up a blog. I used to blog like years ago. I set up a blog. I'm trying to think. Was it 2001? 2002? Something like that. Like a long time ago. And it was in Dutch, and I wrote like little sort of column type things. Then I tried to do an English blog, but I didn't really, it ended up being sort of like a copy of my Dutch one, and it didn't really work. I got rid of my Dutch one, and then YouTube happened, and I forgot about blogging altogether, really. So I want to set up a tarot blog, because, you know, this is what I'm really into. Yeah, so a tarot blog. I might even, if I feel confident enough, maybe set up a shop. I don't know. I feel a bit like I'm not experienced enough for that. But that is a goal, and whether or not I will reach that this year, I don't know. But yeah, it would be great. I would love to do this. How amazing would that be if you could, like, you know, have tarot reading for your job? That'd be amazing. I would love that. So yeah, those are my goals for this upcoming year. Let me know what yours are. I'm very curious. Have you got a certain deck that you've got your eye on, that you're saving your pennies for? Or have you got readings coming up that you know, like, I don't know, maybe you've got something booked like months in advance, but you know you're going to be doing it because you're reading for a friend who's got something big going on, like a wedding or something like that, and she needs your support with the tarot reading. Or I don't know, maybe you are setting up a shop, maybe you are setting up a blog, or you want to have, you've already got a blog, but you want to be a bit more like regular with your writing, and you want to have like X amount of posts up, or you want to start a YouTube channel. That would be so much fun. I love like when people start out and, you know, jump in and join this community and, you know, be part of this family. And yeah, so if you're thinking about that, please do. It's so much fun. Maybe there's other things that I can't think of at the moment that you want to start doing tarot-wise this upcoming year. Maybe you haven't done a year ahead spread, but you want to do that this year. Maybe you've decided on a new way of working with your cards throughout the months, and that's what you want to try this year. Yeah. Let me know what you're planning, what your goals are, what you're thinking of doing this upcoming year. You know, I'd love to hear. Right, so this was day 18, and you've got today and you've got tomorrow to put your name in the bowl for one of my free 3 readings, and 3 free readings, not free 3. Language. Yes. So you've got until midnight tomorrow, so between the 19th and the 20th. Put reading in your comments and I will put your name in the bowl, and yeah, I will pick 3 names. If I get a double, because people have been putting their names in every single day, which is perfectly fine, I will pick another name, and the person that I got twice will get 2 readings. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.